This is MOH Hunter, Man of Honor Hunter, saying hey to all the people out there and trying to inspire, I guess, um, other people. Because I haven't been seeing a lot of inspiration out in the world. I'm a pro gamer, pro carpenter, set builder, set designer, um, as well as I mess around with music. I've already done a couple segments. I don't even know if this one's going to broadcast. I'm doing it. I probably won't even edit that out. I'm gonna do it to have fun with it, and I've been getting out there or trying to with these segments, and I'm hoping that it does uh, kind of take a bit. Uh, it doesn't matter to me if you share, like me, this, that. I don't know what to do. I'm hardly even set up on YouTube yet, but I will be, and you will be listening or seeing these videos hopefully. Um, I do hope. Trust me, I do hope on that one. That I'm gonna do what I need to do to try to inspire some people, even in my own city. I'm not famous. I don't know what fame is. I don't. I've known famous people, um, and helped them in their lives to become better and more famous, and help out like 100,000 other people. And that to me that's my own fame behind the scenes, staying behind there and just making that fame. I helped out one guy who helped out like 100,000 people with drugs and alcohol addictions and things like that. And it's just that thought alone, just and he's not alive no more, but I am with that thought on an everyday basis, and I quite enjoy it. I'm trying to inspire these kids and parents to play video games. I am a pro gamer, you know, um, and I'm trying to inspire kids and parents to play all kinds of video games together, as well as board games, as well as games outside. A game's a game. End of conversation. Whether or not you're a ninja on Epic Fortnite, or you're a mole hunter on Soldier of Fortune with Ravensoft, or Call of Duties with Ravensoft, or anything like that with, doesn't matter, Steam, Epic Games, Capcom, doesn't matter. Game is a game. Soccer, baseball. I know everything's put aside with this big coronavirus going on, and it's a lot to take in, And I'm trying to inspire others, to inspire others. And I haven't seen a lot of inspiration out there, so I decided, as a man of honor, I have to I have to step up. I got to step up and get my name out here and get it known, even on YouTube, to inspire parents to play video games with their children and have fun. Because, like, if you maybe I posted other segments first and you've seen them, and if not, but it's so funny to watch parents trying to get a controller in. What's with all these buttons, man? I don't know what to do. Some dads, they don't know. And moms, definitely. How they get their feet to kick in the air like that when something's going on in the game and they shake, and they're shaking more than the controller's shaking for Sony PlayStation. It's crazy. And it's so funny. It's so funny just watching the parents do that. And the kids get a good laugh out of it. And it's the time together as a family, as in gaming. You can create that possibility. Very easy steps, just, it can be a gory game, like Mortal Kombat. They have a lot of gore to the games, and it's fighting for the two boys, and maybe the girl likes it, because there's a lot of I'd like to call them tomboys out there, the girls that like to do the scrapping video game things and the Call of Duties and stuff, and they're just scrappers that way, and they're better than most men, because I've trained a couple ladies out there within Soldier of Fortune Double Elite Gold Edition with Ravensoft back in the day, and it was a capture the flag thing, and I could just say to my three ladies, go get the flag. I got this covered. I would cover our flag. It's 4-on-4, and there was nothing stopping them. You could send 6, 8 guys after them with MP5s in this particular video game, and they were getting your flag. That is it. It is 3 of them against 8, and they would win. They were so fine-tuned, were they? Phenomenal gamers, women are phenomenal. And I think it's great. I think that's inspiring to other women to play video games, to become famous. I don't know of, I should say, any famous female video gamers. I don't, I'm out there trying to just do my music, play some harmonica, play video games, teach the parents what to look for and to recognize in the kids when they're blinking a lot, for example. A little trick of the trade. They're blinking a lot, and while they're playing the game, their eyes are getting kind of tired, right? You got to watch out for these little signs. Okay, bud, it's 2 o'clock, it's 1:30, it's whatever it is. It's time to put that down. We're going to take a break. Let's me and you, we're going to go do this. You know, we got the set up something for him. That we're going to go do some archery, or he's big enough to throw axes at a board or something, you know, because that's all kinds of actors are doing things like that, and actresses, and trying to have fun with their kids and do all kinds of things. These are just little tricks to look out for. Tired eyes, okay, blinky eyes, hoppy and jumpy everywhere, you know. And I've misled my son. I call him Mo Havoc because I caused that. I did. I caused that to happen, and I've misled him. That playing late at night like he does is kind of okay. It's not. It is. It can be. If it's responsible, it's not responsible the way I'm seeing it now, because that's my fault, and I'm dealing with that, right? So I'm trying to reprimand myself to fix that problem, and it's working. Okay, it's a process. I caused it. I have to slow it down and get it back to where it should be in the gaming world. I play late at night. A lot of people play late at night. You know, you people do. The parents might. The parents are PC guys. I'm a PC guy. I could do Sony as well. I'm good on a controller. Things like that. There's, you know, and with the kids, there's, like I said, there's just a ton of little things to look for. The jumpy all over the place. The getting loud. It's time to shut down. The just all, you know, just all around craziness. You know, when they start getting crazy. How this that this that, and you know, he shot me. He's a hacker. He's that. He's this. You know, like, come on, man. It's a server. It happens. Things happen. You're gonna die. You're gonna win. You're gonna lose, and that's gaming. And it's also life. You're gonna win and you're gonna lose. There's some battles out there you're gonna win, people, with life, and there's some battles we're gonna lose. You know, I'm hoping with this big coronavirus that we're winning. It's a big hope of mine, obviously, and a lot of others. But I don't see a lot of inspiration out there happening with people trying to help people. I do. I have seen it. It's not like I haven't. I have, and I've experienced it. You know, and it's a great feeling to have that extra helping hand. And it's not so great when you don't have it, and you need it, and the people need it. You know, and everybody's gaming. I'm sure everything is blown up out of proportion in the world. You know, there's bad things going on in the world right now. I'm totally trying not to focus on that, because there's good too. There's good too, fellow gamers, and all the inspirational actors and actresses out there. You know, if anybody ever just I don't know how to tweet, I don't know how to do all that. I'm sorry that rhymed. I just don't really know how to do any of that. You know, share a like, I could care less. Seriously, I really could. But if anybody views this out there, to all those, and they're really brilliant people, famous actresses, actors, singers, this, that, songwriters, doesn't matter. If you can inspire people to help each other and do everything they can every day to have a ton of gratitude, inspire them to enjoy being in their own skin. You know, actors, actresses, gamers, all that. Everybody out there who is famous in that particular world. Try to... The hospitals, they help out a cancer patient. And the cancer patient sees that, you know, and then some life comes back into them, and they literally beat this cancer after that. It's an inspiration. That actress, actor, singer, director, famous person, famous gamer, inspired that person's being, body so much of seeing them. They got so excited that just these crazy endorphins got released from their brain, and it just started to fight back. That's an inspiration. And you know what? People out there, the great people, good people, fair people, decent people, that in itself of healing is an inspiration in itself. And in gaming, that I look for that all the time in that type of inspiration. And I see it in a few gamers, and I don't see it in a few gamers. It that happens. I go into a game, and especially the Call of Duties and any game like that, any game from Steam and anything like that, you get shot in the head, in the face, in the body, you're dead. You're gonna get shot, people. It's gonna happen. You're in a shooting game and you're running around with a bunch of guys shooting each other, or women at that matter, men of honor, women. There's that, trust me. You're gonna die. You're gonna lose. What's your rating like? You know, these guys and people and gals as well, cowboys and cowgirls, I should say, they go after these high ratings in these video games. That's not necessary. It's not. And mathematical equation, it's totally not necessary. Trust me. I've been gaming since I was a kid. Before some of these gamers on Epic Games even started looking at a game or touched a controller, they had their sissies in their mouths. Are you kidding me? I was gaming by the they weren't even born yet. You know, and they had their sissies in their mouths at that point. Some of them. They haven't even seen a video game at this point in time in their life. But I was, and within my city in Toronto, near where I live, and all that other good jazz, Ontario, I was decent. I want to throw it out there what I did. To me, it's kind of like bragging. I don't want to do that, you know. I don't want to just go, you know, I was the kid who found, and I'm going to say it, and it's not bragging. Please, anybody out there listens, don't take it as bragging. I'm trying to do it as an inspiration towards our kids to not throw their controllers through your 60-inch TV, parents. Moms, dads out there are like, kids are throwing stuff, kicking their TVs over, whether it be whatever, and then maybe there's not a repercussion, maybe there is, maybe the parent doesn't know, they claim it was something different, this happened, that happened. You know, no, they literally threw something at the TV, and they need to be disciplined. That's the way it is. But I'm trying to say this to inspire them. There's a lot of kids out there, parents, my age group of around 50. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm close to it. Not that close, but close enough to 50. That I was the kid in the city who found, my city and Toronto and all over Ontario, found the first 3 whistles in Super Mario 3 and defeated the game within a certain amount of time. In a gaming thing up in Toronto back in the day, way back in the day, when Gaming Con and Comic Con were kind of just starting. It was epic back then. So there was definitely a lot to that, but that's what I did. That's what I accomplished, and I was a little bit known for that. And then as in gaming went on in my life, you know, playing games and all kinds. I'm going to be playing a game here soon as well, just to teach some of the kids card games and World of Warcraft card games and the Elder Scrolls card games and, you know, Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone, which is the World of Warcraft card game. There's all kinds of little card games out there. World War II card games. There's all kinds of cool little card games out there that just are so cool. And you're gonna lose. Yeah, you're gonna lose, but you're gonna win. You're gonna win free stuff. You're gonna win free cards, especially on Steam. There's a ton on Steam. I got this one Hearthstone. I want you guys to check out with me, together. You know, as a team. You know, team building efforts. It's what happens in families and things, and it's you know, to be inspiring with each other. It's a team building effort, and gaming can do that. People don't see it or believe it, but it can, and inspire people to want to do something more with themselves. You know, maybe you want to become that techie guy to invent that game, and then inspire others to do the same. Inspiration can do a lot in this world, a lot of good, when it's being passed on from person to person. Even in a bad situation, as the earth is in, halfway still shut down, not an easy task to complete. And I haven't seen a lot of inspiration. Like I said in other videos, I haven't. And it's a little bit disappointing. And I decided to start inspiring maybe a little bit because, you know, I might have that in me. And I might not. pro gamer, pro carpenter. I know how to build you a house from ground up and tile and all this other jazz and bathrooms and doors and windows and the whole nine, people, from decks and fences and people eat up my stuff like that. And set designs as well as all kinds of things. But I wanted to try this because I also love video games, you know. I love building things and I love video games. I love building things in video games, you know. Um, and that's awesome in itself, you know, building things in video games. And you can also build relationships in video games. And inspiration you can build in video games by also inspiring to be responsible in a video game. We also know that there's games out there that people are betting on. They bet on these games, and there's millions and millions of dollars of Bitcoin all over the gaming aspect world, if you may. If I may. I don't really know that part of the web thing of the whole, let's do Bitcoin and your team goes against that team. I've watched a few fights like that, and it's, to me, it's that when you're betting on games and there's millions of dollars at risk, that is not pro gaming. Okay, if there was, okay, a team versus team, okay, which Epic Games has done and all that jazz, and they've given away money, you know, doing it, from what I know of, you know, from what I've heard of, from what I know of, which is very inspirational right there, and gotten to meet famous gamers, you know. I don't know a lot of them. I know the McLaughlin because of my son. I know Ninja. I do believe he was in one of my packs. I'm not sure about that. The way this Ninja did up his coloring of his name, it just made it so. But he could have been, and I was the alpha of the pack at the time, like I am now of Men of Honor. But I still always had my Men of Honor tags, which is MOH, right? So you have to be a part of MOH to actually tag up MOH, unless your name is MOH and it means something totally different. Because I literally own that name. I've bought that name here in Canada. It is mine. I own it. I had to purchase that name while I had it inside of me, and I wanted it, and I went and purchased it legit through like City Hall Square and the whole thing. So I could use those tags as mine. They are legitly mine here in Canada. I don't know about the U.S., but they're mine here. So, and I love it. You know, I'm not always the best Man of Honor. I do my best every day to try to be that. And that is an important key. Nobody's perfect. I don't want to be a perfect gamer. I want to lose. Because ratios don't really matter to me. If my ratio is 50-50 to some guy fighting to get an 80 out of 100 every time, and he's not succeeding, and most of the times, I suggest that 98% of the times that person, those people, do not succeed at that ratio. They succeed at a lesser ratio. Okay? The ones who succeed are the ones like me and get a higher ratio. I go after the 50-50 ratio first. If I'm going to die 14 times in a game, I'm going to kill somebody 14 times in that game. That's a 50-50. Or at least within that 2-person radius, 2 to 3-person radius, you're within a 50-50 radius. If you died 10 times and you killed 7 people, you're still kinda, and your next ratio is you died 10 times and you killed 13 people, you're still 50-50 because you made up to 3 off the 13, get it? You're still a 50-50, and keep that 50-50 ratio. It's a lot easier, and it's a lot less frustrating trying to win. You will win in time when you develop skills at the game, and that can take a little bit of time. And that's not an easy task. You know, card games, shooting games. I've done a lot of them. I've done thousands of them, and I find that I get flustered easy. I get mad easy. I get upset easy. You know, and it's not a good wolf to feed. That's the angry Mo Hunter. You don't want to see him. You don't want to let him out of the cage. I want him in the cage. You know, and I'm good this way. And I like that, you know, and I like that other kids and folks and parents can do that. And it took me a long time to learn how to do that, you know, because I had nobody teaching me when I was a kid. I had nobody on some YouTube like I am now, and I figured, why not inspire these kids that are gaming? I watch a lot of gamers. I've seen them. they're not too inspiring to me. I want them to be more delicacy. More delicacy. I go into an okay restaurant and I'm looking for more delicacy. So I have to go find a better restaurant because they just don't have it. You know? And I'm not saying these particular pro gamers, they don't have it. They do. And I see that and I just say, I think that they should do it a different way. I do what I can not to swear. I do what I can to teach the kids and parents to do the same. You're a hacker, you're this, you bot, you're that, you're a bot, you bot, you hacking bot. No, that's a bad road. That's not the way of the Jedi Force. That's not, no, that's just, unless you're having fun with your friends and you're just calling them names like that a little bit, it's okay to laugh it off. And that's okay because your friend understands you're kidding, he's kidding, they're kidding, what have you not. And that's an okay thing to have a good relationship like that in gaming worlds. I've had that many of times. I still have that. People that, I was in a pack with a guy, helped me when my son was born. For example, long story short, he died. I went to his funeral. I met another pack member. At his funeral, he's a phenomenal guy. Call him Dorito. Phenomenal family too. I met another pack member, Mr. Rumpel, up here in Canada, and got to meet and greet for the first time. And that was fabulous day. It was a bad day because of the funeral, but it was good meeting him. So there was good and bad, at the same time, and that can be gaming, and it was not good to want to bury Dorito, but I did, and we move on. We moved on, and we're still gaming today. I'm still gaming today. To have the opportunity to learn how to broadcast something and record it on my computer and just ship it out to you guys somewhere and hope to God someone's listening who actually cares. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm going to be doing a game. I want to try one out here. I'm sorry for talking so much on these segments, but I figure if you guys have any, I wish I could give everybody my phone number for questions, but I would be on the phone 24/7 if that was the case. Dr. Hunter, as in gaming doctor. No, that's definitely not the way to go. But this particular game, you're going to see when I open it, is a Blizzard game. It's done by Blizzard, which is World of Warcraft and other games. I can do the Warzone, Hearthstone, the Curve, things like that. There's all kinds of games. I'm going to do the Hearthstone here.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
As you can tell, there's some VOs, voiceovers, and things like that. It's a fun game. I've already been playing it for a while. I've developed a couple skills, I guess. It's fun. I don't know, I'm going to try to play. I'm probably not going to win. But I'm going to do my best. There's a lot of, there's these modes here, the Battlegrounds, Beta, the Arena. I can enter those. The Tavern Brawl's a lot of fun. I have to choose one of these. I believe my mage is my own deck. This one. This is new to me, this one here. But it's a lot of fun. The Murlocs have invaded. It's just Murloc City everywhere. I've played a game for 30 minutes. It's a lot of fun and it's really crazy. There's a lot of different spells and things like that. I'm just going to do a regular game, so probably a little bit quicker, I hope. And I'm just going to use my mage here. Let me just click on play a game, as you can see what I did. Because that's what it's used for, it's just entertainment. I'm going to get a worthy opponent. Fiscally responsible mime. Maybe I wanted the mime.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
So mage versus a warrior is what's going on right now. Some cards might be too high, you might not want them. I'm probably going to keep these, which I just did. So he chooses, I choose. One of us gets to go first, one of us gets another card. I don't really get
Job's done.
Job's done. So yeah, it just tells you the job's done and you move on with the card game. It's all kinds of spells. Arcane Explosions, Divine Shield, which means they get a shield. This guy actually restores 3 health to my hero.
What you want?
You can freeze characters with this game, which I plan on doing right now. Actually, can, he will hit this guy, and I don't want him to do that. So, with only 2, literally, I think, you can use a hero power and just deal 1 damage. Sometimes you can change your hero power. You can put a weapon on this side of people, of heroes. He's probably going to put a weapon on eventually. YJ, that's a good name. I don't mind that one. That one I do not mind. You should see to the left, my name is Mo Hunter. And that's kind of what I'm sticking with. So we're going to allow him to do his thing, obviously, because we don't have an option here. And I'm going to do mine. So he's done his thing. He's done his little deed here. I don't get anything extra out of it. I'm just gonna kill it.
Job done.
You know, I'm getting another mana in just a moment. So I'm gonna go with that. I'll probably heal Divine Shield, which is really cool to have. You have to be careful that he doesn't suck the cards out of your deck right there to the right. You gotta play it safe. You know, you gotta refrain a bit, try to bank a couple cards, but not too many, because you're only allowed so many in your hand here. All kinds of card games are like that. So you want to be careful about that. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
A little healing.
He doesn't have a creature up, so I'll probably put another Divine Shield up. See what he does here, because he could just, anything could happen in this particular game. It's just crazy. You could be winning and then you lose. It's awesome. It's epic. It's just very fun. It's a lot of fun. I liked all kinds of aspects of it. There's all kinds of cards. There's freezings. There's spells. There's your spells are less. There's healing. There's add copy from here to there to here to there. It's draw 2 cards. There's all kinds of fun stuff to do within this game. Like I said, there's the tavern. Just go check it out. Make an account. Actually, you just create an account, and they'll send you an email. You know, your account, and you just go off of that. You find this game. It's free. You download it, and I mean, we call it, you know, you pay to earn, when it's also called pay to win, right? So he's obviously wants to play with a full deck here. He's having some me issues here, which is me. So. And I'm going to have some fun, you know. I'm just going to chuck out something random, and let's see what he's going to do with it, you know. I'm not expecting to win this. This is just for fun.
I will act as your
So his taunt gives him a shield around his guy. It's a guard, okay? So it guards his hero, obviously. Me, I'm freeze. He's gonna hit me. I'm gonna freeze his guy though. That's his main issue. So I'm gonna do this.
A little healing goes a long way.
So he can't move because I froze him, and it was probably an improper move. It actually was. I saw it. I should have healed the other guy here and turned him back to 6, then hit him. He'd have been frozen, and then whacked him with the Divine Shield, and the shield would have been gone, but my guy would have been safe with 3-2, and then I still would have had my 3-6 guy up.
What now?
Who could freeze. Obviously, he froze the hero. He froze his
I got
guy.
you, friend.
So, like I said, even cards have powers towards cards. Oh boy, he's doing something. He's causing some damage here. Divine Shield got hit, so...
That was an error.
Wait a minute, I'm totally not sure about that. So, I think... Let's do this.
Someday I'll be just like you!
And then they all cost 1 less, so I'm gonna hit him. Let's do this.
Just relax.
Get rid of the shield. I'll draw 2. Oh, somebody into a sheep, and your spells cost 2 less. This particular deck is a mage deck, yes it is, and I did some spells and healing and copying some
Just me
cards
and
and
Mr.
drawing
Punch.
cards, so you don't tend to run out of cards all that much. The aspect is to try to get his hero down, obviously. These are really neat. These are Spellbinder secrets, and when he does this, you actually summon a minion as a new target, which is very cool. I'm going to play it. Can I win against both these guys? No, I cannot. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure him in.
Just relax.
One of the guys, you know, I probably could have made
just
that
like
spell
you.
cost 0. He's going to pick a guy and hit me. You know, obviously, he's going to get rid of a Spellbinder, right, to lower the spell. I would guess anyway. Just an educated guess, I guess, or an experienced guess. Let's just find out what he does. You know, he could play a card that fries everything. I call fry cards. Oh boy, shield taunts again. We're gonna turn that guy into a sheep. He's being turned into a sheep. Oh, see, I have a taunt guy too now, but this guy, he also does deal 4 damage. It's not enough to kill this guy. I could do it, you know, and this because I got the shield, the Spellbinder up. Your spells are 1 less, so which is pretty perfect. Now I could kill everybody off like that. I think I'll play that.
Soul to consume.
Just gonna fry it. Yeah, I hit this guy.
Just relax.
So, I mean, I am getting to his hero. He keeps arming it up with armor, which is strategic. Oh, I deal with that guy. Destroy a random enemy minimum 2 or less with attack. Okay, I get it. He's got 5. All right. It's probably not good because I'm stuck with 2 cards in my hand, but I'm going to do my best here. He's, you know, some players that like to take their time.
What now?
Now, when you put a guy up, if they don't have charge and things like that, they can't attack right away. They're sleeping. You can tell by the Z's that are coming off their card picture.
Drink with me, friend.
Off their card. Ooh, I don't know what he just did. He put them back in his hand for some reason. He did something there just to do that. Me, I'm just gonna use this.
Just relax.
I'm just gonna call it right there. These, the warrior, when played very well, which he's doing okay, it's very tough.
Bingo! Yes!
That's brutal. So what if I did?
Me?
Just relax. Is my shield.
Job done.
So now I just brought this guy down to 4, so a second he hits that shield, I still keep my taunt and the guy.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
Uh-oh. He did something with his hero. Oh, his hero, you gotta something with his hero. He
What you want?
major shield. That's probably not good. So, he said they got some pretty tough guys. I hope I get another card that says turn him into a sheep. That would be great. Oh, he wounded. Very wounded. I don't particularly need that card. What I'm gonna do
I
is
will split your soul apart.
Truth is my shield. Justice shall prevail.
So he's got to do something to get rid of the taunt guy, or he's just gonna wail on him. He's just gonna hit him, and then from that point, you know, he's dead. But I still got my 5/5 guy, which I wish I could recall back in my hand and do it again, because that would be an awesome power. I wish I could, if I could return him in my hand. I didn't put any of those cards in my deck. It's all on how you build your deck too, by the way. You gotta build this deck. Right now I'm at a mage. You can let me build a mage deck. The other ones I gotta earn some certain cards. I'll show you, I guess.
Charge
And then go from there.
forward!
Once they open up,
Ready to ride.
then you're able to build decks. The warrior deck, the demon deck, all kinds of decks they got. It's a lot of fun. It's just creating them is just a lot of fun. You know, it's sitting down with even the kids at a
I am unbreakable.
or
Time is
that's
fleeting.
not as complex. You know, even the kids that are 14, 15. Just sitting down with them and dealing is with a specific game like this. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know, because you're both
Truth is my
you're both
shield.
inspiring each other, and you know you're both learning at the same time. So I like being a loser. I like to call it the 3 L's in life, and the last L it's you can't call it anything, but I don't think it is, 'cause
Don't
it's not the
mess
same
with
way. I like to be a loser because being a loser you learn and then you lot. Now the lot part is lotting the information that you learned. Okay, this happened, I'm not going to do that again. When this occurs within this specific strategy or strategy, I'm not going to do that again. It's going to work out like this better the next time. Next time comes around, you use that strategy, and it's just awesome, right? And you're like, wow, that's awesome. You know, you can do things like that. It's definitely a thing to do, you know, like to do that with your kids and all that other good stuff is.
What to do?
It's the way to go.
What to do?
Oh, I killed all those guys. Look at that. See what happened there? He's still got 5. I gotta get him down to 4.
Justice
And
shall
I-
prevail.
So he's down to like 2 cards. I'm down to 3. I've got a couple divine creatures and gain health and, you know, freeze
We
some.
must
I
cleanse
always
the
get this
Sunwell.
But to do the whole gaming thing with even teenagers, you know, is a lot of learning and losing. But with losing comes learning, comes lotting. You're lotting the learning part that you lost. And you're going, yeah, I'm going to lot that because I want to learn even more. Now, with the next time it happens, I know not to do that strategy like that. You can do it a different way. All the time, even in everything that you do, you can do things a different way. And you'll get a different outcome, right? It's the
What
same
to
in gaming
do?
as it is in
What
life.
to
You know what I
do?
mean?
I am the blade of the goddess.
So I'm just gonna do that and cause 1 damage, and he's gonna do some demonic thing. I don't know what he's up to. I really don't. That's why it's a tricky game. He seems to be a pretty decent player, YJ. I'm not sure what the friends things are. You gotta go through
Charge
Blizzard
forward!
account to be able to accept friends. Haven't quite figured that one out yet, but I will. I will get a little bit more and more technical as we go along with these segments I'm doing to inspire parents to play video games with their kids, as well as celebrities to play video games with kids, and people, and parents, and you know, maybe video chat with their fans and inspire them to do different things with their kids. Go play a board game. Go make a puzzle. Go outside. Do whatever. Go, you know, hit a baseball in the backyard for the time being. Whatever the case, just give
What
it
to do?
give it a
What
while.
to do?
I am the blade of the goddess.
Oh, he just died. He just outright died. And I hope that videos like this that I'm doing, I'm trying to keep stead to that, helps all those famous people, all those celebrities to do things in video chatting, gaming online, and saying this is who this is. You're on a headset with Ninja. You're on a headset with McLaughlin. You're on a headset with, it doesn't matter, Graham Norton, Will Smith. I don't name somebody. Lady Gaga. You're on a headset. You're playing a video game with Lady Gaga. You're chilling out with I don't know, whoever, with Beckham there, Mr. Beckham. You're chilling out with Beckham and you're hanging out with a video game, you know?
Truth is my shield.
I'm just going to use that, turn him into a sheep, and he's going to hit me with something, obviously. He hasn't played any type of thing for that secret to work on, which is this little question mark right here. It's a spell. He'd have to use a spell for this to actually work, and he has it. And he's more of a warrior, which is more of a beatdown guy who wants to try to beat me down. Did you notice in this deck I've used heals and shields and guards and, you know, you want stuff like that. You know? Even silences if you can get a couple in there. But with a 30-card deck within this specific game, some cards are 50 edges you quit. Oh, that's cool. I get to level up here as an apprentice. I might get nothing for it. No, I pretty much get nothing for it. Good job, right, Hunter? That's what you get. You get a good job, and away we go. So, there are solo adventures to do. I've done a couple. The Prologue, Galakord's Awakening, Tomb of Terror, the Dalaran Heist, Ashes of Odin. You can practice, choose one of them. We can do a tavern brawl, which is very cool. So there's that, but you can go back. You can also hit the shop. See, I got 160 gold. Whatever this is, welcome. There's this. You get a gold pack. I can't really afford that kind of stuff. Well, this I can eventually if I decided to save, which I can save that much. I just go after these packs, whatever pack you want, you click on it. And so we'll save that. And you want it for 100, it's up here, 100 per pack. You do get 6 cards a pack, which is very cool. You can get rares and epics and just, oh, it's just awesome, you know, when you're getting awesome cards. And I will show you some of my collection right now. So, these are new, as you can tell. They're saying new, and I got these new ones in here. I'd actually lead you almost through it. So, Druid. This is a Hunter, which is me, all me. See how they always put in a white wolf with the Hunter deck. I want you to observe that. The white wolf is always me. I do have black wolves in my pack. And what I mean by that is they're not African American. Okay, they're not from Palestine. They're not from India. They're regular Canadian people, white. I got all kinds of Caucasians. I got, you know, mulatto. I got a Filipino fella. We got German. We got all kinds of from the world as men of honor. I'm saying black wolves where they're kind of the strays of the family. But I took them in and been teaching them ever since. And they learn off of the old alpha here, the old white wolf as they call me, of Man of Honor Hunter. And they learn the mistakes that I've made not to do that. Just don't do it. It's bad all the way around. You don't want to be like that. But as you can tell, mages, paladins, I have a couple new cards. Cool, new weapon. Sweet. Loving it. The cards are very graphical. I like the artistry. It's very good. I do like artistries like this. It's very cool. I like the fact there's not a whole whack to read on them. The lettering is decently big. I like that. Unless your screens are small, then that's not my issue. So I got some new cool stuff here. Priest, rogues, which is very cool. And then there's a bunch of commons, which I will get into. Elemental on the elemental. Nice. There's ooh, a couple more elementals and stuff. Murlocs and totems that do all kinds of power totems. Transform minion into a 0 frog with taunt, which is a guard. Turn him into 0, nothing with a guard. Deal 1 damage to a minion, give it 2 attack. All kinds of little things in there. Dominate for 2 turns. When this awakens, equipped at 3/2 axe. Is that ever sweet? There's your 3/2 war axe. So that's pretty cool. And you do get new cards. See, I'm getting new cards. Oh, here's 9. These are the common cards where they go in all decks. They can go in all decks, but you have to have so many of the regular mage cards, so like 20 I think, and then you're allowed like 10 of these or something of those of that line you're allowed. Look at that. Taunt 04. I don't know something. A lot of these characters, they have a lot of different abilities. Taunt, battle cry, deal 3 damage to this minion, which is, he's a very cool cat. Obviously, as you can tell, cool cat. I made a joke. And they're new. I like this one. Firehawk is very cool. Gain 1 attack for each card in your opponent's hand. Just cool little tricks, right? To, well, you know, take on your opponent. You know, and you can do it in a very, say hi to him in the whole character issue, and you can taunt him if you want to as well. You can do all kinds of stuff like that. But to be a good player, you know, you don't want to tend to, you know, lower yourself to that particular standard. You want to improve on that. Say, no, man, that was a great game. I had lots of fun. I lost, and you were phenomenal. I didn't get one hit on you. That was epic, man. You know, you want to encourage thoughts like that towards others, because it really encourages them. Like, it could be Ninja playing a card game against I don't know, me, and he could win, and it could happen. Trust me. And a great game, man. You want to do another one, you know? And I learned so much even off of my own son. You know, he watches Beyblades. I play Beyblades with him. You know, I get creamed all the time in that game. It's just hit a spinner and go and wham and I'm done. You know, but it's awesome to watch and it's awesome to play with him, and it's inspiring to me. He inspires me to play with him, and I love playing with him on top of that. So it's very inspiring, very inspirational. And I say, good game, buddy. Let's do it again. You know, let's do it one more time. You know, Uno, card games, things like that. I always win in that. He doesn't like that. But he's also, okay, it's a great game, buddy. I won. You know, we'll go the best out of 5. And at the most part, he can win out of something like that, which he has. And it's great to kind of divide and conquer. You don't always want to be the winner. The guy who always wants to be the winner, or lady or person or whoever, always wants to win. Those are the people that lose, and they don't learn from it. And that was me at one point of my life, of my journey as being in everything that I do, a carpenter, a pro gamer, a human being having fun, living life, you know, and teaching others. It's one big learning process, but that was me, and I don't want to be that. I want to learn. I want to lose. I want to learn. I want to lot that information and learn off of it. Of that lose, what did I do wrong? I wasn't sneaky enough around that bush. I'm gonna hide over here instead, or upstairs in a house, or whatever. You know, that zombie got me, or I played a different card and I lost. If I would have did this, I'd have won. See, and it can make the world a difference. You can play that specific card next time, and then you win. You can play it again, and then you lose, but that's okay. You know, the guy had a different strategy in his hand, in his deck, on his gun, as a sniper. He hits you with a car. You're dead. It's, you know, and you're thrown into a pit. It's not good. Yeah, but it's fun, and it's funny, and it's good game. GG's and out the door. Forget about it. Move on. Stay happy. Stay focused at the goal at hand. Become that pro gamer that you want to be, and encourage your friends to be a pro gamer like those people. McLaughlin and Ninja. Possibly myself if you like me. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really want any fans. I just want to get... I want to inspire parents and kids and people all alike out there, and to play games, to get up and exercise, to do the right thing, and do not, okay? And I know it can be tough, you know, but the governments, you know, of the world, they change the world, and they have to pay for that. And if I felt that it was going to jeopardize me going back into my job, I'm going to say no. Or my kid going to school, no. No. Or any kid walking into the school that my son goes to, I would want to be at the front doors in the morning that happened and say, yeah, here's some questions for you, Mr. Principal. Is there a cure for this disease? No? Well, no kids are coming in here while I'm standing here, so you better call the police. My name's Man of Honor Hunter, and I will stick to that. There's no government in this world that I'm afraid of. It doesn't, there's not one of them. Because politicians can be gamers too, and things like that. But I like the ones that literally want to help out humanity and not the ones that want to deepen their pockets. Hey, you want to deepen your pocket? Not on my watch. And you want to try to hurt kids by bringing them back to school with this going on? Not on my watch. It's not going to happen. I will, and indeedly do, what I have to do to change the world that way. I will do it. And it will not be a question. I will be making phone calls to principals all over the world saying, don't do it. Because I've called parents from those schools and told them to be at those front doors to stop it. And they will stop it. It will not happen. And you know what? I believe that police officers and things, I know that they have a job and they're heroes too. But they have kids too. And to endanger their kids as well, putting them back into a public school that's going to get them sick and kill their children, I don't think that's going to work out so well. Even for police officers, I think they'll just end up standing on the same side as us and going, yeah, this ain't happening. No, my kid's not going to school, that day. It's not happening. No cure, no that. No, sorry. Bad enough I got to go to work with this every day and risk my son's life coming home to him than him being put into it again. No, I would not do that. He's going to stay home and play video games, and I'm going to have Mo Hunter teach him how to do it online. I'll be more than willing to pop up videos all day long on this. And, okay, you're agitated. You get off. You go. You take a break. You get something to drink. You have something to eat. Your dad's not home. He's at work. Your mom's there. She's not so playful. Maybe you can get her to play a little bit. Maybe go over, hey, Mom, I know you're doing dishes or whatever. If I can help you, and then you can play with me. So make a compromise. Can you color with me if I help you do dishes? Or, can I do this, Mom, and if I help you do something? Try to make if I clean my room, will you play with me? And then she'll understand you want to play, or whatever the case is. Not a video game. Kick a ball, whatever, if Mom's very capable of doing things like that. If she's not, she'll let you know. Obviously, moms are good like that. And there's other ways, even for the kids, right? And even for the parents. You know what? And they love seeing their parents try to work a remote control in their hand because it's flipped upside down and right side up, and they're like, "What are these buttons for?" Nobody knows what the buttons are for. What's fire? What's punch? What's kick? How do you move? What's with these thingies here? Your thumbs do what? It's funny. It is so and how their legs move. The parents' legs when they get hit or something happens, it's just so funny. And I would totally love to see videos on that. I would so love to see videos on that. I would post them everywhere. It's all kinds of games with different aspects for parents and kids to get along. And I'm just trying to inspire that, whether or not some kid is sitting in a hospital and there's a TV in the room and there's another TV on him, and this TV has who cares who, actor, actress, he likes, she likes, and it's a cancer patient beating cancer at the time, and is so inspired with the TV is staring at. I don't know. Find somebody in your head. I always lean towards singers and actors and actresses. Find a celebrity, put them in the screen, and that's who they're there. They're Lady Gaga's playing a video. Hey, I'm on the screen here. I want to talk to you in your hospital bed, and I want to play this video game with you. We know you have it, and if you don't, people come walking into the room who are medical professionals with the video game. Or whatever, they have a game there, and they say, we know you have this game there, and we want you to play it with Lady Gaga. Your idol, the woman who changed your life, what have you nots. It was Hugh Jackman. It's anybody. It's Graham Norton. Play a video game with him. It's whoever. Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston. It doesn't matter. Will Smith, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's wife. Anybody famous. It does not matter. Okay, Dwayne Johnson's one of Dwayne Johnson's girls who's in the video games. It doesn't. Dwayne Johnson himself. It, you know, John Cena. My kid loves John Cena. You know, all kinds of stuff you can. He's on a screen, and you're in a hospital, and your kid's playing with him, and the kid's a cancer patient, and you know, it's just so inspiring. Like, that's super inspiring. They're playing a video game with Ellen DeGeneres. That would be so great. On a video screen, while she's at home with this coronavirus, and just playing with these kids online. With these, you got the game. I got it. We got you. 50-inch TVs coming in right now. And the people that are allowed there at the hospital allow it. Or they got a 32-inch and they just want to give them the specific little video game to put in their Sony that they got. They put it in and they can play with Ellen. They can friends up and play with Ellen right away. It's instant link. It's boom, boom, boom. You know, it's they literally made a line straight to that hospital bed to play with that person because Ellen wanted to play, right? That would be that it's not an impossible task to do something like that. To the actors and actresses of the world to do things like this is not an impossible task. And I know I ramble on a lot about a lot of stuff about that issue, even in the gaming world and celebrities getting together with the kids and parents and this and that and farmers and just saying hi and you know, you guys are the farmers, you fed us, thank you, we love you, you know, you keep feeding us and do your best, and if you know, if you need help, we'll do what we can to help you. If your farms are in danger, even in the U.S., and the rich people out there should be helping. The famous people should be forking over the money. And even here in Canada, the ones that literally were made in Canada, you know, Ryan Reynolds, made in Canada, should be able to help out here and say, I just donated $1 million to a farm because they feed us. And they're my heroes. Those guys are my heroes, you know. That's the gaming world that I want to see happen. That's the gaming world out there that I think should happen. You know, back to positive, back to seeing each other, even on a TV screen, and playing a video game, even on a TV screen with your famous person that you like, because that inspiration can heal those kids from the inside out. Whether or not cancer, missing a limb, whatever. Something happened to them, car accident, lost your parents. They can heal. That inspiration from those famous people on our God green earth can inspire. The power of inspiration is the biggest power, there's another one, which is love, one of the biggest powers in the world. And it also heals just like laughter. That inspiration will give people hope. And hope is big. She is the biggest woman out there. Two, not, you know what I mean, not big like a bubble. I mean like big as in hope. You know, when there's hope for us to do things, travel outside of the universe. You know, get out of here. Let's go to a new planet and learn video games there. Why not? What's up with that? You know, let's go meet some Martians and chill out. Get some Call of Duty going on. Martian Call of Duty. Sweet. Give me that gun. I'd be all about it. I would be. Trust me. I'm pro gamer. I'd be all about it. All about it every day. But I seen that the world's losing some inspiration, and I thought maybe a man of honor like me can do a little boost. Give a little boost up. Here's a boost in a video game. Take it. It's a health boost. Take it. Everybody gets a health boost from Hunter. And let's move forward with positive. The power of positive things. Positive things. Positive thought or things. Things that can help each other. Positive things. Actors seeing people. People seeing actors and actresses and famous people and directors and singers and musicians and all that famous jazz. You know? And you know, it's understandable that people will want to hug their famous people and all that, but you can't right now. Endangering your family and endangering things like that are very dangerous at this time. And I know that a lot of people out there understand that. And some people don't care about that, but you should, because it's not a good thing, you know. And I know a lot of people think it's phony, it's fake, it's this, it's that. No, it's not. See, yeah, definitely. I can raise my hand to being a survivor of that. I had that last year. And it was 2 days, and it was not good. I literally had a bottle of Vicks up my nose, 2 big hooping scoops of it up both nostrils, And it was, I think, something, the Vicks itself, straight up my nose with my pinky and fatted up my nostril so that it was touching my membranes of my nostril, and breathing in that air was helping me to breathe. And being able to have a spray, sometimes I get allergies. I need this spray to clear up my nostrils and make sure it keeps draining and my ears don't get clogged. So thank God something like that was occurring as well, because it was helping to fight that off. And it only lasted 2 days for me, but it wasn't the flu. I didn't have any of the other symptoms, of the runs and things like that, the stomach pains, and I had the body aches, and I had a lot of sweat, and I couldn't breathe. And I'm like, this is not the flu. This is something totally different. And within 2 days, I ate it up. My system's just, it's too hot. My system heats up too much. So it just heated that virus up and said, you're eating, goodbye. You're out of here. It's all Wolf 24/7 is what I say. So yeah, I could probably say that if I did, and I haven't, and I should, it's my fault. Sorry. I probably should go get tested to see if I did have the coronavirus. It's still floating around in my system, and see if they can use some of it to make a cure here in my own city. I've been leery about that one, but because it's my blood, it's different. It's different than most. And I protect it because it heals so fast. It's all Wolf 24/7, like I just said. But loving it. Thanks for spending time with Man of Honor today. Crazy man of the Wolf Pack, Alpha of the Wolf Pack as well. I love you guys out there listening. I don't know your names. I don't know anybody's name out there, but I will have obviously a channel and a email for all those names and code names to give me your good code name. Not my name is Super J 1258762. I don't believe in numbers in a code name. I'm Man of Honor Hunter. This has been a segment of Men of Honor here at HQ of Men of Honor, and I appreciate all the men and women and children of honor out there. Be kind to each other, be good to each other, be positive to each other. And like I always try to say, be surprising, be eventful, and just be kind to one another. It's the easiest thing to do, and it helps out so much when you're helpful towards one another. Thanks again for listening to my big flapping lips. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm Man of Honor, pro gamer, kind of a musician, pro carpenter, set builder, and pro guy who loves the audience out there. You guys, I'm your fan. I'm so your biggest fans out there. I really am, the audience and the people who love gamers like us. I'm your fan. I'm your biggest fans. I seriously am. I really am. Be safe, take care, like I said, be kind to one another, and I appreciate all your time. Gratitude to every one of you for listening to me today. And if you do like the video, that's great. If you didn't and you want to share it, that's great too. If you don't, that's great too. As long as you watched it, good to fly. Man of Honor Hunter, ooh, Wolfpack Alpha, which my growl's not doing so well. It's funny, right? It's really high pitched. It's not good. But thank you very much. Appreciate your time, patience, and gratitude again. Positive.